Before I begin, let me ask you something. What would you do if the person you raised betrayed the person who trusted him most? Welcome to Aunty Mae Talks. Stories that don't just entertain you, but shake you awake. If you believe real stories still matter, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It helps more people hear stories like this. Now listen carefully. I am a 62-year-old mother. I raised my son alone after his father passed away when he was just 8. I worked double shifts, skipped meals, and slept on cold floors so he could have a warm bed. He was my pride. My miracle boy. When he married Lily, I thought God had finally rewarded both of us. Lily was kind, quiet, gentle. The kind of woman who says thank you even when she's hurting. 3 years into their marriage, Lily was diagnosed with late-stage cancer. The doctors said time was limited. I expected my son to become stronger. To stand by her. To be the man I raised. Instead, he became someone I didn't recognize. At first, it was small things. He came home late. Stopped answering calls. Said he was tired, stressed, overwhelmed. Then one evening, I went to their house unannounced. Lily was alone. Skin pale. Hair gone. Struggling to sit up. She smiled when she saw me and said, "He went out for some air." But I knew something was wrong. A week later, I saw him. Not at work. Not at the hospital. I saw him laughing in his car with 2 young girls. Music loud. Windows down. Carefree. While his wife was lying in bed, counting breaths. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept asking myself one question. Where did I fail as a mother? Days passed. Lily's condition worsened. One evening, she grabbed my hand and whispered, "Please don't tell him I cried today." That sentence broke something inside me. The next morning, I asked my son to meet me. He arrived late. Smelling of perfume that wasn't his wife's. He smiled like everything was normal. And that's when I spoke. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I looked him in the eyes and said calmly, "I didn't raise you to abandon the woman who would die loving you. I didn't sacrifice my life so you could become a coward when love needed you most." He laughed nervously and said, "Mom, you don't understand." I leaned forward and said, "No. You don't understand. One day, when you're old and alone, you'll remember this time. Not the girls. Not the fun. You'll remember that while your wife was dying, you were busy pretending you were free." His face changed. I continued. "When Lily is gone, don't come to me asking for comfort. Because a man who deserts a dying wife will one day desert himself." For the first time, he cried. But it was too late. Lily passed away 2 weeks later. At the funeral, my son couldn't stand. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't forgive himself. After everyone left, he sat beside her grave for hours. That night, he came to my house. He said, "Mom, I destroyed everything." I answered quietly, "No. You chose to." It has been 4 years. He lives alone now. No laughter. No parties. No girls. Just silence. Sometimes, he asks me, "Do you think she knew I loved her?" And I say, she knew. But she also knew you left. If this story made you feel something, don't scroll away. Like this video. Subscribe to Aunty Mae Talks. Because some stories aren't meant to be forgotten. And before you go, remember this. How you treat someone at their weakest is how life will treat you at yours. Thank you for listening.
Love people when they are still here, not when it's too late.